Hey friends, I'm Ariel and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the paper plate polar bear. He looks like this. And then we're going to read a story. So first, open up your polar bear paper plate kits and take out your instructions sheet. It should look something like this. And we'll get started. The first step is to take your paper plate and we're going to cut a small C shape into the bottom. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're going to hold on to this because this is what we're making our ears from. So go ahead and cut 2 little ears from this part of the plate. I like to make mine a little round, just like that. I'm doing that twice. Alrighty, so next we're going to take our cardstock, which is the thick piece of white paper that's in your bag, and we're going to cut a big egg shape out of it. So if you look at the example here, you can see about how big the head should be. Not quite as big as the center of your plate, just so it can fit inside of that. Perfect. So if you want, on the instructions it says we can label, so I like to label the back of mine. Call that one A, just so we don't get confused later on. We're going to keep our cardstock in our hands, so we're going to cut a second smaller circle to fit inside this. If you look at the example, it's going to be our little snoot right here. So another slightly smaller egg shape. Awesome. This shape you can label B. And finally, before we throw away our piece of paper, you're going to cut out a little tiny circle for your polar bear's tail. Finally, in your kit, you got a little piece of paper. I like to make little cheeks. I like my polar bear to be blushing. So if you want to do that, go ahead and cut 2 little circles out. I do that by folding my paper in half first, and then just cutting 1 circle so that 2 come out. Voila! All right, next we're going to get to our decorating stage. So you should have all your pieces out in front of you. We got A, we got B. This little tail here, you can go ahead and label that C just to keep it out of the way. Cool. So first, I want to put my ears on. So let's go ahead and add some detail to these. I'm going to go ahead and give them a little bit of darkness just for like the inside of the ear shape. I'm using my black crayon here. And once these are done, I'm going to go ahead and glue them to my polar bear's head. Off to a great little start. Okay, next we're going to take our mouthpiece, which we labeled B, and we're going to draw a face on it. So all it needs is a little nose and a mouth. So we can go ahead and make a little half circle or a triangle and a little smile poking out of there. This could be our bear mouth. I like to add little whiskers for him too. Do that by adding just some dots. And then I'm going to glue this right onto my shape A. Towards the bottom. Cool. Next, it's time for our googly eyes. So you know I'm a big fan of googly eyes in the kits. You should see you got 2 of them. Go ahead, take them out. Stick your glue on them and put them wherever you'd like. On your bear's face. Woohoo! All right, lastly for the face, but certainly not least, my favorite part, we're going to add our little cheeks. Just going to go ahead and lay them right on top. And our face is complete. Don't forget, you got your little tail to the side and our body, which is the paper plate. So if you look, you see the ends are a little sharp right now. We're going to go ahead, take our scissors, and just trim the points off to give them some flat feet. I like to draw some toes on there. You can just draw little lines. Next, we're going to glue our head onto the plate. So go ahead and add your glue. Add your head. And last but certainly not least, the itty bitty tail. Right on the top in the back. And voila, your paper plate polar bear is complete. Very cute. Now we've got some friends. They can hang out together, go on a little journey. Today's story that I'm reading for you is called Polar Bear Night, and it's written by Lauren Thompson. Polar Bear Night. The night is keen and cold. Snug inside her warm den, a polar bear cub wakes. Something in the moonlight stillness quietly beckons. What is it? The little cub leaves her warm, soft mother so deep asleep. She sets out for the snow and sky and sea and ice, and the moon follows. Quietly, the little cub creeps across the snow, watching, listening. All the others are asleep. She sees the walrus. He is sleeping. She sees the seals. They are sleeping. She sees the whales. They are swimming as they sleep. Farther and farther the polar bear cub walks, watching, listening. Where is she going? What will she find? The little bear climbs high upon a mountain of snow. There she waits, wondering, and the moon waits with her. Then the stars begin to stir. Over here, stars are softly falling. Over there, too. It is a star shower. The stars are like snowflakes, falling, falling. They light up the snow and the ice. They light up the lapping waves of the sea. They light up the walrus and the seals and the whales. They light up the bear cub's warm, snug den and her soft, sleeping mother. They light up everything the little bear loves, and the little bear shines bright with light too. One by one, the stars stop falling. Soon they are still again, shining upon the little bear, shining as they sleep. Now, the polar bear cub is ready for sleep too. She makes her way back, through the keen, clear night, and the moon follows. Snow and sky and sea and ice, and Mother Bear's soft, warm fur. Home. The end. Hope you all enjoyed that little story, and I hope you all had fun making your craft. Can't wait to see them. Tune in again next week for more Curbside crafts. Bye.